From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Dante Kent with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now we're running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
18 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Rodgers off the play action. He's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back. Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
A 45-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Anytime you go on the road and you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Case, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
The QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at it, just put his hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Jukes away from one. By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Kent on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play.
Austin put in motion right. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Warren once more. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
And the Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Running back sent in motion. Rodgers going to throw on first. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen. Ross didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback can be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Rodgers from the gun. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Line 7. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Blast through midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
All set now, 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Black 20. We got it. Let's go. Right here.
Goff setting the throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they'll decline this and take the results. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
We go tonight. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff gets it quickly to St. Brown. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on down.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
I'll start on the ground here with Warren. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Jumps in up the middle. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set is still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one base for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick. and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Lions in the nickel. This is third down. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Y'all better call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk our way. Don't talk the nature. Got that touch my savior. Keep it on touching my head.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
58.
It's caught by Wilson. And he gets in the first. What a play on fourth down, but we do have a flag down as well, Brock. This might take it all away. Let's see. The Steelers set to punt it. Back deep is Williams. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. Up to the races, middle of the field. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. The Lions drive their lead to 11.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Blue 58.
Warren here from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now here's Rodgers. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Escapes the pocket. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go.
The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Continuing to move past the 45. There he goes again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
Steelers 10.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you
Jack
up if I'm
Fox, the
under pressure.
kickoff for the
I
Lions.
don't really wanna brag,
Fox now to kick this one away.
but with a bag.
Kent on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Moore. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. There needs some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Rodgers will look to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw here by Rodgers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner and depth to get in those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey, tick 26.
Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
319. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
319. Got it. 26. Take 30. Number 50.
4th down now, Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game.
Steelers 17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Put some air under it, deep down the left. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kicked off by Dante Kent.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19.
Now Rodgers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this.
To the air on first down. Rodgers throwing this one back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Jump out! 319! Coming 50. Hey, you block over here.
Running back sent in motion left.
319.
To throw again here on second down. Rodgers going deep here for the end zone. And guys, man, that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for two.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
23. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. A give left side to Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. They'll send him over right. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Get 300. Get 300.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Zoom.
First down, here's Rodgers. That's incomplete left side. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go. Mustang 65. Cougar 19. Warriors 79 Broncos.
Here's the backup, first throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Back north. Yeah, this. Teammate. Jump out.
Again, Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
But it's 4th down.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd.
On the gun, gone.
At the 47-yard line.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. They're set up at the 35 now. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. The defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers...
Rodgers going to throw on first. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense to the line fast.
Steelers first down. A gain of
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Caught by Washington, left side. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
Washington.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
6 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Inside. Go to 50. Yeah, Liz. Teammate. Back north.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
88, cat 300, cat 300. Take 30. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Go to 50. Hey, you got it? Go 58. Inside. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. Yeah, live. Hey, Mike. Back north.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. They turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
TJ Watt there on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Rodgers set to pass. It's a screen play to Warren. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
58.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. Stanford still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
In the red zone now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5.
Steelers 30. Chris Boswell.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. A cut towards the middle. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights.
Makes the score
And the Lions push the lead up to 12.
Steelers 30. Jack Fox to kick off for the
Fox
Lions.
now to kick this one away. Kent on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Inside. Team 18. Right. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Team 18.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Jump off caught by his back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards.
Rodgers will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult if you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
50. 18. Hey, 88. Back north.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. And down he goes, the Lions rush gets home. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Steelers down by 12. Fourth and forever coming up. Running back sent in motion. So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Jim! 258. Teammate. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26. Flip again.
Desperation time here. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
Look inside. Plant.
Rodgers from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
18, 26.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He'll look to throw it. Complete right side of Washington. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Gain of 29 yards. And the Steelers first
Motion man sent left. Back to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. They'll need to decide what to do on this second down. They sneak it with Rodgers. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers have taken the lead late. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. He can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
180. Good.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
They'll try for two. Goff gets his line
The
set.
Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
2 for 1. Is that?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, Brock, they're uncertainly an option as they lined up for two. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike. We need back north. Hey, take 26. Hey, 88. Get 300. Get 300.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Caught, nice game left side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
16 yards.
So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
A gain of 16
One play in,
yards.
Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Jump up. 258. Inside. Get up.
To the air on 1st down. Rogers. He's got it. Yeah, 1st down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Box it. 158. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. 26. Hey, Mike.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he goes. One final shot. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's 1 for the win.